morning, everybody. I'm getting ready to start the cards of the day. Everybody's having a great day so far. For those of you that don't know what the cards of the day are, the cards of the day are a free tarot card reading that I do every day, Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm just a little too busy to be able to pull it off, but basically this is where I get the cards for my videos that I make and everything. It's money, love, wealth, spirit message, headlines, then energy cards, and then blessings and energy, and then I get all of my videos and chop them up and send them back out. But I had a lot of requests to do this live every day, so I'm doing it live every day. Everyone wants to see me, I guess, shuffle the cards and do a live so that they can all witness me pulling cards. So, but if you do have a specific question, you can most definitely focus on that question as I'm pulling some cards, and it is very likely that you'll get some insight to your answer. I have a lot of clients that say that they do that and that it's very helpful. You can also wait until I hit the area that's closest to what the question is relating to. Money, family, or love, or your emotional well-being, messages from the other side, things like that. Okay, and if you would like to book a private reading, I am a little booked. I am booked today, booked fully today, but I have openings tomorrow, and I have openings later in the week as well, I think. But you can do that through Facebook on Readings by Jesse, or you can direct message me on here. They are $20 payable through Cash App and PayPal. Okay, let's get this started. Love is always the first cards that I draw. We have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is saying that you're going to have to be careful not to walk into the drama, or you already have. And this looks like something that you're kind of witnessing and by accident getting involved in. It's basically like a spider web. Drama is like a spider web. Anybody that walks into it gets trapped. They try to struggle. They can't pull free. I'm going to draw one more card. I always draw 2 cards for each section and cross them so that it gives me complete context on the meaning. 10 of Cups, okay. 10 of Cups represents the star-crossed lovers. It represents lovers who were together before or friends, separated, lived a little bit, went through some journeys, and then came back together again to be actual perfect lovers. Now, I'm thinking that what this is trying to say is the only thing that is stopping you from finding that true love that you're looking for is the drama that you keep on getting caught up in and or creating. Limit the drama, and it will open your perspectives up. It will open up your perspectives for love and possible lovers to a whole new group. Right now, a lot of people are seeing the drama wrapped around some of the stuff that's going on around you, and even if it's not your drama, even if it's drama that your friends or family have created, it's still keeping certain people away from you romantically because they don't want to get involved in something that looks like it's just going to be a problem. I know, those cards are a little harsh this morning. Okay, the next cards are for money. Money can be anything finance related, including work. We have the Two of Coins. The Two of Coins represents a return to normalcy. It represents basically being able to return to normal and doing the same work you did before in a different location, but in a very similar way. It'll never be exactly the same, but it will be close to what it was before. And the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is self-reflection, literally. He's looking in a glass at himself. So that's telling me, I apologize, my allergies have been going nuts. That's telling me, though, that the Page of Cups is saying that things can return to normal once you self-reflect. That means that you're going to have to search a little bit for the answers to your questions inside. They're not necessarily all outside in work applications. This can happen sometimes with money, and usually what it's referring to is self-reflecting on what position do you really want in the company. What job are you really looking for? Is it something you're going to be happy with? If this returned to normal right now in your old job, would you really be happy? Do you want that normal to return? And in what form do you want it to return? If you're going to change, now's the time to change things. So you can return to work in a slightly different manner, hopefully a better one. Okay. And we have the well-being cards. Well-being cards can focus on mental health, physical health, or just in general something you need to let go or process, or something that may be coming up and causing a lot of people anxiety or emotional stress. And we have the Five of Wands. This is the other, as I like to call them, spider cards. This one is very specific, though. It represents your friends and people you keep trying to help and rescue that are getting trapped in their own webs of drama. Now, the thing is, like I said before, this card specifically is other people's drama. The Eight of Swords is more specifically your drama. But the Five of Swords and the well-being cards mean that you've been trying to help people, but you've been trying to help the wrong people. And unfortunately, what that's causing is you to get pulled into their problems, and they're sucking you dry. You keep trying to hand over as much assistance as you can possibly handle. The problem is they are literally taking money, food, and energy right out of you. And if it's something that they've been doing repetitively, then it is their fault at a certain point. So make sure you're helping the right people. And we have the Nine of Wands. You are so close to your goals. Okay. The ship, it's in some rocky waters right now, okay? But on the other side of the rocks is clear waters and your destination. What that's telling me is the rocky waters, the storm that you're currently experiencing, is partially created by the people you're trying to help. It's not necessarily coming from you, but it's being made yours vicariously because you're getting involved in trying to help people. The sooner you let some of these people pick themselves up instead of you having to drag them behind you all the time, you may just want to let them pick themselves up and let them deal with their own messes for a change, so that you can get out of this little storm that you're in and get to the place that you're trying to get to emotionally and physically. You cannot have a stable life and stable goals when everything is being destabilized by everyone around you. Basically, that's what it's saying. Okay, spirit message. Cards are a little blunt today. The spirit message, the Page of Coins. You will be approached soon with information. So, pages are all messenger cards. Coins are normally revolving around the physical world and or money. So, here's the thing. Page of Coins, it's usually a real world message that you're getting. Since it's in the spirit message area, however, you're going to be getting real world messages from the spirit world. That usually means omens, signs, people saying things randomly, and it just resonates with you as a response to a question that you may have asked. This is seeing bird omens and repetitive numbers, divine numbers, angelic numbers, things like that. This can also be just random people walking up to you and saying something that just seems very odd, off the cuff, and it doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense for the situation, but it answers a question for you. And yes, I've had people do that. It seems a little crazy to be at Walmart and produce and have somebody walk up and say something incredibly personal. The Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant is an expert, a paid expert, someone who has a connection to the divine and the physical world, but this is someone who has studied a long time in a particular field They are very, very wise, and they are usually sent by some sort of a divine force. Now, whoever this expert is, it's either the message or information that you're looking for is going to come from an expert, or the information or messages or omens you're going to receive will send you to the expert. The fact that it came up in a spirit message, though, is it's almost like it's saying you need to, in order to get the information you want, you have to find like someone that has a connection to the divine, like a spiritualist would be an expert in spirit messages. Where you're going to get your messages from, if not from the spirit world, from a spiritualist. So it's like, I don't want to self-advertise in the cards of the day, but that's kind of what it seems like to me, is information being sent to you unsolicited. Someone will approach you, and this person will be an expert, and that's where you will find your answers to the problems that you're facing, to the solutions. Or it could also just be the spirits are saying that you will receive information from an expert that is relevant to whatever it is that you need to hear. There's a few ways you can interpret that. That one's a little circumstantial. I'm going to have to think about that one before I do the next before I break it into a video, just to see how I want to word that. That one's a little confusing. Okay, and the next part is the headline cards. These are the things that ripple throughout the entire day and change everybody's path. We have the Page of Wands. Messages of new beginnings. Messages of new beginnings. That's pretty much it. Fire cards are fast acting, so days to weeks. And it seems to me like not only is this going to be new beginnings, but it's going to be things that are like things that are starting, things that are going to be very fiery, have a lot of passion behind them. Fire cards always have a lot of passion behind them, and they're fast acting, which is why they're fast acting, because there's passion. So these are going to be messages that you're going to want to see, things you're going to get excited about. And what are these things? Wow, these are really... As my audience grows, it gets harder and harder to pull the right card. Two of Wands. The Two of Wands essentially says what the spirit message was trying to say. You have to go to an expert in order to get the information that you need to complete the task. There's information that you're going to find out about from an expert, and it's information that you need to complete whatever it is you're working on. So, Page of Wands, messages of new beginnings and things that are exciting. This is going to be coming from an expert's advice. So you may seek the advice of an expert who may give you information that will be very important and pivotal for you to be able to create a new beginning and something new for yourself. Okay. Just get these out of the way real fast here. But I hope everybody's having a great day. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do a live today for individual questions, just because I have a few scheduled readings throughout the day and I don't always have time to do it. I apologize. I wish I did have more time. I might be able to pull that off here in the future at some point if I get the right news in the mail, but otherwise I have to go by what my scheduled readings are and kind of work around them, and today is pretty full. But these are the energy cards. This is the oracle deck that I made. The energy cards, I like to think of it like once all of this and everything zodiac and horoscope wise, once everybody bounces off of everybody by the end of the day, what's going to be the most prevalent thing that comes to the surface? Like, what's the most powerful force that you can possibly utilize to get things done, to get things started, and to what to expect today that could be something that you could use to your advantage or avoid depending on the circumstance. So, obviously these cards wanted to come up. Okay. the world and all in it. It represents the entire cycle of a month, but it also represents the entire world. It's everything. In context to individuals, the world card represents everything in your life, your family, your work, your friends, everyone that is in your circle. In big picture, it represents everyone. It's that simple. We have the Sun card, growth, health, and joy. It represents the exact same thing as the tarot card does, with a couple of additions. Sun, the Sun card, the Sun symbol, the planet, also dispels negative energy and breaks up darkness and repels shadows. So in of itself is protection, because it is a source of such great joy that it literally repels negative things. And the final card is Ansos. This is Odin, wind, the spoken word, true vision. So basically this is the truth. It represents the air and storms as well. But Odin was also the All-Father. He was the all-seeing All-Father. Human and Munin were his crows or his ravens that traveled around seeing everything going on in the 9 realms. That's what this represents. Seeing the whole picture completely, truly understanding it and knowing everything that you need to know about it. So this is the truth will come out. Growth and prosperity will happen in all areas of your life, and this will affect your entire world in a positive way. It doesn't really get much better than that. I would be happy with just the World and the Sun card, but we're also throwing in truth and true vision as well. So that's just an added bonus. Truth and understanding is always something that is highly useful. So if you're looking into understanding some sort of a project that requires a specialist assistance, like some of these things said, contact them today. You'll get better truth energy out of them. Today would also be a great day to start new projects. File your business paperwork to start your own business today. Put in job applications. If you utilize that energy for growth and success now, when you plant those seeds, you have a higher chance of success, because that's the prevalent energy out there. Now, the blessings today. This is what you can call upon individually to bring into your life if you need it. Or you can call upon it to bring it into someone else's life. And of course, pray for them if they need it. Pisces. Today's blessing is, I believe. Pisces' root meaning is I believe. They are the ones that are the faithful, the believers. They are the ones that usually say or do things that make other people believe again. People that have faith in a higher power and truly believe have this uncanny ability to just sort of spread that energy wherever they go. And if your belief has become a question of faith to where you need answers, or that you need something to reaffirm that faith, then today is the day to seek those answers and to search for that energy. But Pisces' root meaning is I believe. Faith. Faith that things will be okay, that there is a higher power, that there are spirits out there watching us, that they're guardian angels, and the archangels are keeping their tabs together up there and holding this whole thing together for us. In some way, there is always a plan, and that's part of what belief is as well, is knowing that there is a plan, and it is for the better. Alright, and the energy I wanted to project today, based on all of this, let's hope that it's something for understanding. Okay, the element of earth. I can use this. Now, what I'm about to do is basically kind of an energy work, Reiki work kind of thing, where I am going to essentially project the energy of the earth, which is going to be grounding energy, now, through the screen. This type of energy moves just like light. it's all electromagnetic, and light is electromagnetic. So if you're seeing this, then you can still receive it. Now, I'm going to just, excuse me, give me a second to get myself situated here. I offer you the energy of the earth. May it ground you. May it protect you. May it put out your fires. May it help build your walls. May it make solid your walls. All that you wish can be manifested in the earth, the physical plane. Let that energy wash over you and ground you, getting rid of all negative energy with it, giving you a sense of calm, peace, tranquility. Let all the nervousness go away and just feel relaxed in one. Feel the pull of the ground below you, the gravity pulling away all the negative energy, pulling in all the positive energy from the heavens. Feel it like a lightning going through you, chills of energy. For you are a lightning rod walking on the earth for divine energy. And when you are grounded, you can receive it completely. And that is what I offer you. The blessings of the physical world and the spiritual world uniting. Okay. All right. That's it, everybody. Those are the cards of the day, the energy of the day. I'm going to go so I can re-record and chop all this up and send it out. But have a fantastic day, everybody. I hope to see you all again tomorrow. And remember, if you would like to book a private reading, you can do so on readingsbyjesse.com, or Readings by Jesse Facebook, or on here through the direct messenger. And thank you for all of the love. Blessed be everybody.